Buddy Madeleine Parker here to talk about today's astrology. And as most of you know, we are having a full moon pretty much this evening because it's happening at about 4 a.m. Western time in the morning. So a full moon, which are usually volatile in and of themselves. There's usually more people in the hospitals on full moons and more people in the police stations on full moons. And this particular full moon may be even more so that way. So I'm just expressing a warning of caution in these couple days. And I will show you. We have Mars, which is the ruler of the eclipse, in an emotional water energy, which means it has a very hard time containing its anger and containing itself. And then we have it squaring, which is the moon, which actually is in Aries, which is mutual reception because the moon in Aries is ruled by Mars, and the Mars is in Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. So they're very much working together here. Chiron too is in the story because where's Chiron? Yeah, Chiron is at 21 degrees. This full moon is happening at 24 degrees tomorrow. So anyway, you can get hurt, accidents. People's backs are hurting when there's a Chiron Mars square because Mars is the body. And it's emotional issues rooted. But anyway, we're shifting into feminine energetic lead, which what that means is that the universe has worked in the last, I don't know how many thousands of years using masculine energy, which is strategizing, thinking, planning, assertive, aggressive. After a certain amount of time in a certain energy, it becomes out of balance. And so then we're shifting out of the feminine energetic lead, which just means receptive lead, which means we go intuitive first. Then we have the masculine energy support the intuitive knowing. It's guided because the intuitive, the feminine is guided with spirit. It's the psychic energy. So it's like there's Mars in the intuitive water energy, emotional connectedness, trining. Well, it's not really trining Saturn anymore. I don't know why that's showing. Squaring this full moon where emotionals or outburst, emotional expressiveness of relief, valves blowing off. But this full moon is in this whole series of these eclipses, these Aries Libra eclipses that have happened in the last 18 months. So even though it's not an eclipse, it's a part of the eclipses. But we have one more in March 25th. So these eclipses are changing something. And this full moon is pretty much that energy where it's like, this is going to happen now. We're going to do it. It's action time. It's go time. And it's bold initiative. That's why these energies are here. It's to inspire us to take bold initiative change. That's the energy of Aries. And so we're supposed to channel that energy not into conflict but if emotional conflict shows up, that it's truths being revealed. We have Venus opposing Uranus, like all of a sudden, truths revealed in relationships, expressing truths, and then we align as a cardinal full moon, which means it's going to impact the relationships, your work, yourself, your home life. So it's like some sort of redirection happens as a result of some sort of emotional truths and clarity and explosions and communications. So I was going to pull a card or two. Yeah, we're getting sudden awakenings too, like realizations. And then those realizations inspire bold new initiations. Well, the card of Aries comes out, the Emperor. It's so funny. I mean, I get the Emperor, and then we get the Chariot card and the Queen of Pentacles. So it's almost, and then we get the Tower card. That's crazy. Full moon causing big major. That's the Uranian opposing Venus because Venus is ruling the sun, and the sun is also a big story, in a full moon. So calm, go intuitive. That's the solution in this full moon, is to be calm and intuitive, because that's how it's helping each other. The moon and Mars are helping each other by us staying centered in our intuitive knowing, and then using the masculine energy to strategize and plan and react and move and take action. Stay safe. Namaste.